Hi folks, it's me, Mark again, back again in this very cold shed. I'm sorry for the delay in the video, but I don't know if you can see me, but yeah, it's that cold in the shed. And I think it's getting to that time where this place could be getting shut down until the warmer weather, or should I say after Christmas and New Year. Hopefully by I think the second week, maybe third week in December, I'm going to make myself a wee desk or area in the house. I can still build models, but I think painting wise and priming that in the shed, it will just have to be weather dependent and temperature. Hopefully we'll get a mild December and I can do some work. If not, it's just going to be build, and I can get, I'll have a series like I done with lockdown. I done a series of builds, and when as soon as the weather got better, I was in here. It was spray, paint. So nothing much has happened in modelling wise. I'll show you when we go to the bench. We'll try and keep it short because it is rather cold. Hope that comes up in the video, it'll be quite good. And just a couple of things. Second club meeting for the Lothian and Edinburgh Modelling Club. Again, another enjoyable night. We're thinking ideas of how to promote the club. If, again, in my YouTube, if you're in the Edinburgh area and you do modelling and you don't know about these things, or you're feared to come along and all that, go on the Facebook, look up Lothian and Edinburgh Models Club. We're on Instagram as well. It's been newly set up. Please come along. Get the information on the website. If you feel confident enough to come along to the meets. We meet every, I think it's every Wednesday, I'm sure it's Wednesday every month. You'll get the details on the website. Please come along, support the club. Great bunch of guys, and don't be feared like I did. I enjoy it really good. Time does fly very quickly when you're there. And you start chatting to somebody about things and all that, and different models. I was chatting to Ian, one of the club members, about figures and all that, and before you know it, the time was up, and that's only disappointing. It's only once a month. So feel free. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description on my tube. I've mentioned it on the Saturday night crash that I do. Hopefully, I was on last week. I'm not doing this week. It all depends again on how cold the shed. If it comes to it, I might only be able to do an hour on the Saturday night crash with James, and I've got Steve, Carl if he's available, and Lewis and Nat. Sorry, Nat. And try and help them out as much as possible. I still feel like what I'm doing with this YouTube channel, I've still not got my confidence up enough to do it. I feel very nervous on doing the Saturday night crash, because obviously you're live. This is pre-recorded, but this is still nerve-wracking, should I say. And again, as people think it's quite easy, no, it's not easy to do YouTube and to talk to a camera with nobody there and try not make mistakes. I think this is about the third time I've tried to record this. Hopefully it comes out okay, fingers crossed. And yeah, if people think it's easy, nah, it's not easy. It's quite hard. It's getting the time to do it. At the moment, I've got things in my life that I've got going. Not bad, it's just more decorating 2 rooms at the moment before Christmas. I'm getting a carpet laid, so I need to get this room done before the carpet comes, and work as well. So trying to get balance all that up with a YouTube channel is quite hard. So again, I know it's probably been about 12 days since my last video, so apologise. I'll try and do as many as I can through these colder months. I'm jealous that people have their own space in their house. Hopefully, if things go right, I will be doing a lot more streaming. We're going to try and convert one of the rooms into an office for the wife, because the wife's still working at home, and I'll have a wee corner that I can do streaming. That means I'll be able to have a better signal, and I'll be able to maybe do these videos in the comfort of my own house. You might find it weird, the wife might find it weird me talking to myself, but it's better be doing it in a cold shed. But this is the only negative, is I was supposed to get all this partitioned off and insulated, but again, money, time, COVID, the prices of materials have went up, so it's not as easy as it seems. So we're at 5 minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert the setup to the bench, and I'll show you what I've done and show you what I have to do for my son as well, which is quite easy. And what I've bought, oh, that's the other thing, what I've bought and what I'm really wanting to do. I've still not picked a colour, but I think I might do it the original one I had. So what we'll do, we'll change it, we'll go to the bench, so I'll see you down at the bench, okay? Right, we're down at the benches. I'll do a quick tidy up. Get this in. What I have been doing for the club is I've been working on this bad boy, the Ming Russian armoured car Typhoon VDV. It looks an absolute beast with that gun. And what I've got so far is all the goodies. All the chairs and seats have been done. The main tower, which needs wee detail painting and these wee bits, and I'm going to detail even more. I may put they're supposed to be here, one of the grey, medium grey, it goes down in this. I might do a couple of wires coming down, fingers crossed. Unfortunately, when you put all this in here, you don't see very much, and I'll show you in a minute. Because what I've done is this is the main cabin. This has took me 5 attempts to get this done. And what happens is that sits in there. This is the main body, which I have primed in white underneath. As you see, I've added the end bits. This bit was a bit of a nightmare. I had to make them slightly bigger to accommodate it, and because there was you can see how there, a wee bit flexing that. I've not glued it in, but I think I might have to make that one there slightly bigger to get it in, then hold it and super glue it tight. But the flexibility, I'll take that out, because once this all goes in, it clips all in. This is the turret. I've also done the gun. I drilled out the main gun. I'm going to have to drill that one out. And that just keys in there like that, and that moves up and down. But once this is on, it's got to be clam. You put it in there, and it spins. But once you get all that, and once you put the chairs and all that in, you're only going to see either through there or there, and that's got a door. You can have a door open or shut. Where's the door? Because this thing goes in the middle here like that. So are you really going to see a lot of wiring when that's all done? Probably not, because that sits on this bit here. Probably not. If I take this off again, that literally just, that's got PE to go on it, and that just fits in like that. Just nice glue bit. Very, very lovely kit. Absolutely lovely. And that fits on like that. I've got decals to put on. Done all that, as I say, just got to detail it. I'll see if this is okay to come off. This is a live attempt here. what happened was I primed this. I used LP paint, and it took a reaction to, I don't know what caused it. Maybe it was me, maybe I was doing something else, but I found the Tamiya XF2, the usual, that one, was a lot better than the LP. And I thought maybe I made the LP too thin. And it just, every time I put the tape out, it would peel, it came right off. And 3 times I've done it. But the original, why it's got marks, as you can see in the black here, in the real thing, it's supposed to be texture, see that 10 times, texture, or anti-slip. A pattern on it. I tried to give it an anti-slip, and it just looked like it was bad brush painting, so I stripped it. And a lot of serious mistakes. I had it like that, and I dropped it on the floor, marked it, so I had to sand it down, redo it again. Then what I'd done is I left it like that, and I went, oh, let's have a look at it, and I'd done that, and one of these things, oh, where is it? Right, one of these things, the crocodile clips, it done that, scrape, and I scraped it off. What I should have done is, like everything else, patience. I should have just walked away and left it and came back with a better, how can I say the word, level head, and calmed down and just went, okay, relax, let's get this done. Again, half of this you'll never see, unfortunately. I'm just taking it off so I can show you and it'll fit it. A wee bit overspray, but you'll never see it because the dashboard goes there. I get these bits, always pull away. A wee bit there, I can touch up with a bit of paint, hand brush. I'll touch all that up there a wee bit. So that goes in there. Actually, I'll fit the whole lot since I'm here. Again, wee touch-ups, not a major. There you go. And there we go. So that's in place. I'll have the bigger ones going like that. They lean back. That goes in there. This is the tricky part. It's trying to, I'm going to do this off camera, so forgive me folks. It goes that way, because you've got to get this butted in level. It's a bit tricky. Have I got it first time? I think I got it first time. And I found putting that in like that first and lining that up. I've tried to give different shades of white. This is, you've got to line this wee bit right there, and it slots in that wee hole, but I don't know if it's, you're supposed to. Tried to do variations in white and put a touch of grey in this because I didn't want it all the same colour, because the real thing's all different colours, and I went, oh, I'm not masking that off. This is the tricky part. Is that in? That bit's in. Sorry, I've been off camera, guys and gals, if you're watching. I do apologise. I don't think that's clipped in enough. It's clipped in at the front. The back's a bit shaky. No, that's it. I think that needs to go up a wee bit more. But as you can tell, are you going to see a lot in that? Because you've got all these seats to put in. I'll show you in the instructions. Makes it a wee bit easier to explain. Yeah, there you go. So you're going to put all these seats in, everything in there, and it clamps. There you go. What I might do with that one is shave that down a bit so it fits in there. Are you going to really see anything? Probably not. It needs to go down a notch because that's a wee bit, there's a wee gap there. But it's alright on that side. It's clicked in. As I say, once that's in like that, there you go. That's what it's going to look like. So, getting there, slowly but surely. As I say, there are the side bits. There's a bit that goes inside. There's the ring it goes on. It clicks in there. Put more weight. Just I don't know where they are. Bits that go on the side. Fuel tank and everything like that. The snorkel for the exhaust, that goes inside, and inside again, not very clear on exactly what weathering to do on this. I don't know if I should make it a clean build, but these are all the wee bits to go in that middle section. But getting there on that. So that's that at the moment. As I say, there's other bits. There's other bits to go on. There's just wee tiny bits. As I said, not much to go on. So, not got much to do really. It's getting there. Actually, I'll put that one out. Getting there. Right, the Sherman. This is how far I've got on with it. That inside's all been painted white. I've just taped up that. That fits in like that. I've added extra bits, as you can see. Again, nice little kit. I really need to get this painted, but the minute I started to paint it, the weather turned cold. You just, there you go. So what I need to do is just maybe scuff up them. I've tried to do scratches because I'm trying to copy the box art. As you can see how it's all marked there and there, chips taken out them, so I think I might take my time. This could be done in the house and make some chip marks and all that, and I'll end up painting it. I've got the AKA weather set for it. I'll just take this apart. So that's that. Still sitting there, unfortunately. Next one is the Frodo. I'll get them down for you. I don't think there's a change from the last video. I really gave up on him. Basically, there he is there. Tried, his eyes are proving a problem because there's no real definition in the eyes. I've done them once, they didn't look right, so I just painted them over. The sword still looks rubbish. Done the feet with the hair, that came out right. The base is just the same colour. Kept the cloak the same, give variation. I've done as much as the clothing I can. I think with all the, basically the, what's it called, the primer and the filler, the definition and the details, like all his buttons are all just smoothed off. His hands are getting there, smoothed in, but that comes off But faces is about as good as I can get. I just need to start doing the eyes and get this away. It's, well, people have shown it, said it's good as you can get. If you get a crap 3D print, it's going to look rubbish no matter what you do. So it really disheartened me. And he falls over. What I bought is this. Now this is in a group build on ISM. I picked it because I like the look at it. No, I'm not doing a group build because it's just too cold to do any 2K. Sorry for that, folks. So I'll let you have a wee look. It's a nice little kit. Oh, the other thing I got for it is, as you can see, it's foil. So I'm going to try my hand at this bare metal foil, see what it's like, and do the chrome work. I've still not decided what colour of bodywork. I was thinking gunmetal. And keep this out if I can get this out. This is on a Rainforest company, £21.65, I think it is. Right, instructions. Go on Paul's website. I said there's the decal for the truck bed, but I'm thinking of, where is it? I've got a woody. It's stirrers from, what's it called? Costa, the wooden Costa. I'm thinking of actually making a wooden bed that Paul done, but he used real wood. I'm thinking of mucking up myself the same thing. I'm trying to look for the sticks. I'll probably put them away. Put that underneath and put the wood on top of it. So if it doesn't look right, I've still got that as a backup. So simple instructions. I'll try and move you. There we go. Simple instructions. Make the engine up, usual. I'm not going to go through detail because Paul on ISM has done it. Again, very simple. And that's what it looks like. Here's the body. Go out. Very nice kit. Now Paul said his along here wasn't very much defined. The only bit I can't find it's defined is at the very top, but it's fine at the bottom. There's a wee bit there. I might have to just go with the rescriber and rescribe it a wee bit deeper so the metal foils like that can cling onto it. It needs a wee bit clean up. There's a wee bit roughness there. There's a mould line. Mould line there. Mould line there. Big mould line there. But it is what it is. Still a nice looking wee bit kit for £21. Tyres, low profile tyres with tread. The chrome work, which looks absolutely stunning. Low profile tyres, rims should I say. Front end. The glass, which Paul said is average. And all the bits and pieces there's the other half. Seat. Lovely. And the bonnet. So, nice little kit. Time to do it because it's only 3 screws in total. And time to crack on with it. But again, I might build it, get ready, prepped up, ready for primer. And so it's all go when the better weather comes in. That's what I bought in the bare metal foil. I'm also on the hunt for another armoured kit so I can do in the house, even though I've got tons of armoured kit still to do. Let's get this box in. I'll put it to the side now. So that's all I've done at the moment. I've still not done anything to the Marauder diorama that I've done. It's still sitting there. Got the master box figures to do Again, I can do them anytime. The Edward Spitfire for the PPP, that's a Plastic Posse podcast. Nah, I've not done anything with that. I really want to. The bike I was doing, this one is still sitting here. Here we go. The camera sag. It's still sitting there waiting on the wire. Obviously the brake lines and all that getting done. It's just sitting there doing nothing at the moment because I've got just too much on, and at the moment I've just not been in the mood to come down here when it's freezing cold. You need a warm environment to do these things. So at the moment that's all I'm doing. I will try and get back to you as soon as possible on an update, weather permitting again. If it goes on a couple of weeks, I'll try and do updates on club, few things on the club, anything on Twitter, Facebook. If anybody sees Saturday Night Crash, I'll try and do anything like that to keep us going. Maybe an odd video here and there, but at the moment it's getting cold, and yeah, I've spent long enough in here talking the lack of work that I've not done. So I apologise if you're looking for updates on this and that. I just not had the time. I say the weather's against me at the moment, which is annoying because I'm really passionate about this hobby. So until the next video, oh, one more thing. Thank you very much for everybody who's subscribed. I'm up to 316. Unbelievable. Can't believe how much I've came on in 6 months for this channel, so I appreciate every single one of you who have subscribed. As I say, check out the Lothian and Edinburgh Modelling Club on Facebook and on Instagram. If you know anybody, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. I want to get to that 400. I'm sure I can do it. Everybody likes Scotland, come on. Plenty of podcasts you can speak to. There's the Plastic Posse podcast on any podcast app. You've got Scale Model podcast, just making conversations with James and Malcolm for the UK. You've got the Aussies Down Under on the bench, and the other one with Will Patterson and Chris Meddings, and I can't remember the other guy, Sprue Cutters Union. So there's plenty out there for you to look, especially on YouTube, and listen as well on YouTube, on podcasts. So check them out. If you've not, please check them out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching this video. I appreciate your support. See you next time. I'm out of here. I'm going home. I'm going to get warm. See yous. Last thing I forgot, and I better mention it, or my son will go off his head. My son loves these bobbleheads, and he's a huge Spider-Man fan, and I don't know if this is for the new one or from Endgame, but these things don't come with holes, and they don't stand very good. That's why he puts the ball tack like that. Some come with bases, some don't. So he asked me, since I model and do plastic, can I do something? Can I make this Fortnite base for that? So what I'm going to do is cut these tabs off, put a center, use plastic sheeting, lay it, glue it, paint it black, and what I'll do is either that or keep one of them, one of these, and maybe cut it down a wee bit so it fits, because there's not much room in his foot, as you can see, but drill it there so you can stand like that, or paint. Oh, that's lovely. As I say, bit of plastic sheeting around it. He wants it red, obviously red and black, and glue it, but I might just super glue it rather than trying to drill it because it's off centre, or put something in there and have it like that. So that's what my laddie Jamie wants me to do. Hopefully I can get this done quite quickly, because this is the room that I'm decorating, and he's got God knows how many of these. He's got a whole, I've got my big huge, what, 1.2, 1.3 metre floating shelf, go on the wall shelf that he's going to put them on. He's addicted to them. He's got Fortnite, he's got Thanos, he's got Spider-Man, he's got you know what. So sorry that I forgot to add this in the video. It's now in. So that's what I'm doing for my son. Hope I can get that done quickly. And also, during the video, making the video, you probably say to myself, oh, I couldn't find the back door. So this video is now about 2 hours between the last part. I found it. It was in my bag that I go to the model club with. Again, as I said to you before, when you put all this together, you can have this open or shut. But even if you have it open, if it goes there, and you're really going to see a lot of that. I'm thinking of doing the same thing as what I've done in my Husky. The doors can shut, lovely, like that. And when it's on display, I can have it, take the doors off and let people see inside. But we'll see how it goes. So, finally, that is me. I better put this away, safe and sound. So hopefully that's me done. I'm just putting all this away for safety after trying to find it. So hopefully that's all me done. As I say, I apologise on the lack of content. And it's been, I think it's been 12 days since my last video, but it's just been, sorry, it's just been too cold in here. And it's meant to get even worse over the weekend. But it's supposed to get better next week. As a greenkeeper, we keep up with the date with the weather, so. But again, oh, you can't see it now. Must have warmed up. But all safe now, thankfully. And I say, I want to get this cracked on for the next meeting. Hopefully I should get all this buttoned up for the next club meeting. As I say, I painted the wheels, the hubs and all that. There you go. It's got suspension, as I say. Did anybody really, I don't know. It goes up and down a wee bit. Nothing to get too excited about. But hopefully I'll get all that done. And I keep looking there, but because the camera's there. Look there, man. Look there. Over here. So, a wee update. As I say, 2 hours later, looking for that part. That was a crucial part, because if I didn't find that, it's kiboshed. I'm still looking at the cheap Zavesta tanks on Amazon. I think I might do tanks during the winter months, because it's easy to build them and you can paint them as one go, rather than doing these things that you've got to paint bit by bit by bit. So keep your fingers crossed, because I might do an update in a week and a bit or something like that. As I say, I will get I've got 2 rooms to decorate, so I apologise for that. I've got that to do is more important, and no more important, but I really need to get them done, because I've got a carpet coming and it needs to be done and dusted. I'm spending all week talking too much. See you in the next video. Hopefully I'll do a lot more. Remember, don't be a dafty, get crafty, build some models, do anything crafty, enjoy your hobby, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.